Hello everybody, and welcome back to another pick a card reading here on my channel. Yeah, after a 1 year hiatus, a little bit more than a year, like say a year and some change, but I appreciate you sticking around. I will do my best to be getting back into the consistency of posting, and I'm just so happy that you guys are sticking around, and you know that there are new individuals coming to check out this little pick a card. Anyway, you know how I like to jump in and just get stuff started. I don't like to rant at you guys, but right here you can see I got 3 piles. Today's reading is, what do the people around you say about you? Yeah, what do the people around you say about you? This is pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So go ahead, do what you gotta do, meditate on a pile, focus on it, literally whatever it is you do. I'm just gonna get started with pile 1. And I will see piles 2 and 3 respectively a little later. All right. Oops. Don't want to mix piles here. Jeez. Hi, pile 1. It has been a little minute since I've done literally like a card reading. I do personal readings, but those are a lot better for me. Anyway, I just get so burnt out, and no matter how much grounding I do, I'm just too sensitive for that. Regardless, let's get started with your pile. So what are the people around you saying about you? Let's see here. So we have the King of Coins, 7 of Cups, 10 of Wands, Strength. I affirm that all life is sacred. I praise the goddess and the god. I am peaceful, conflict in defeat, and moving on. Let's make sure that everybody can see. And I'll be clarifying, obviously. Oh, so what do the people around you say about you, pile 1? So here, obviously, starting out with the King of Coins, obviously these people tell others or tell each other amongst themselves, you know, that you are very abundant, most likely financially, but it seems like you are perceived to be that financial, you know, support for people. You know, you've built your wealth, your abundance, or your stability, you know, and you have that, you know, you don't need really anything much else, no one to really take care of you. And especially too with you being perceived here as an individual who's still very open and peaceful and most likely very spiritual, it seems like you're willing and open to provide your stability or offer stability or ways to find stability. But you may not play as much as an active role in actually like helping people do that. But regardless, like you do have your own, and you are seen as very stable. I think too here with the King of Coins, I don't know if it's you who took like a minute, or sometimes people say like you have so much you don't know what to do with. To people, you know, and these are just people's perceptions. It doesn't have to be really real or grounded in your reality, but this can go either, you know, a few ways. You know, either you are perceived as an individual who has a lot and built a lot, doesn't know what to really do with it to them, or you know, it's just like, yeah, or these people see it and they're just like, wow, you know, like what are you gonna do with all this? Because here, you know, this King of Coins is tortoise. It's like you're just sitting there with that fertility, with all of that abundance, all of that growth on your back, and it's like, and you're just like holding it. You're just like, you know, this is it, this is what I got. And people are like, well, what you know, like, how do you deal with it? How do you handle it? What are you gonna do with it? I feel like though you may be very willing still, like I said, even though you may play a passive role, you still may be very willing to help other people find their dreams or obtain this for themselves. But here with 10 of Wands and Strength, to me it seems like, especially conflict and defeat and moving on here, it's like, it's not like this happened for you overnight. I think people, it's like, it seems like you're just like a huge success story to people, in some way, shape, or form. Again, you don't have to be like extremely wealthy or crazy, you know, or have like a lot of money or just like coins to like throw about. I just think people see that you have a success story here. You know, you carried a major burden for a long time, and you battled with it. I mean, even possibly, I don't know, even though the devil's not here, it's like even possibly like an addiction or something. It's like you've gone through a major metamorphosis throughout your life so far, and it's turned you into this, again, very peaceful, very spiritual, open person who's willing to be or provide stability for people. And again, it doesn't have to be monetarily, but it's like whatever this strength that you've built in at your core through whatever you've been through, whatever kind of conflict it was, it's really seeded this open, spiritual, peaceful vibe that you have. And whether you know it or not, through that, it's helped you obtain this stability or this wealth that people see in you. Yeah. It may be too that you, again, like success story, even if it is like monetarily, like, you know, even if you do or do not see yourself as that, it really seems like, I don't know if it's like in the past or just, you know, whenever people really see you as this person who was like in the gutter and didn't seem like you had a possibility or a way out, and somehow you found that and you know, literally moved on. You know, that's that Six of Swords energy. Let's get some more info and clarify for you. Why is King of Coins here? Please. Yeah, it seems like, you know, I'm reading this mostly intuitively, but yeah, I think these people say that you're like quick to literally like rush over and give. Like, you're a major giver. I don't think you're afraid to help people, but I still don't think that you're that kind of person that's just gonna toss, you know, abundance out or assistance or even money out just willy-nilly, you know? Yeah. I would be wary though, because I feel like some people still kind of see that as an advantage, because even here though too, I feel like some people are telling others, they're like, yo, like he or she's got it, so you may want to go get it while the getting's good. So be careful and wary of that. Why is Seven of Cups here? Jeez. See, again, I feel like you're willing to help, and it may be also to any partners that you have or have had, or, you know, the person that you love at this time or are very close to, if there is someone like that in your life, or if there's someone you're just really close to and like who's like your prime person to want to give to, they're like, yeah, like, you know, like they're opening up this world for me and they're willing to help me in whatever way, and it's just like, whoa, you know, it's overwhelming. But ultimately too, it's like, I feel like this person, if there is a main person that you're like, no, like, I want to support them, I want to take care of them, I want to help them achieve their dreams, they're, I feel like, very grateful for that, but they're willing to do their best to match that level, or, you know, reach up to that, and not just sit there and stick, you know, with their hand out the whole time. Why is Ten of Wands here? Yeah, again, why is Ten of Wands here? Oh! Yeah, you've gone through burdensome times where, like, I think for some it's like if you're in business or something, or you just like had you had a period where you were definitely feeling in lack, definitely were feeling, for some, literally, like, we're most likely feeling poor, or we're poor, and you were doing your best to cultivate and birth like this new project, and you were really protective of yourself, and you didn't have much left, but people see that you literally came out of that, and that's what they're saying. People are just literally talking about you like you have some kind of success story here. Strength here. There's that Ten of Wands again, and Page of Swords. I'm really getting this way. Like, seriously, if some of you were like homeless before, like, these people are saying like, and maybe possibly exaggerating a little bit, but they're just like, this person's got it now, or they've gotten their stuff together, but they were literally like in the street, you know? That's what they're saying. They're saying they're really amazing, they're really dope, like they have a lovely, giving, open energy, but and they're saying that, but it's most likely because they've been through some, you know, they've seen darkness, they've seen they've seen lack, and they know what that is. And I feel like you got your stuff together, whatever you could, you know, they're saying that. And I don't even think you were afraid to, you're not even afraid to tell that story and say, look, I wrestled with this major challenge. Like I overcame a lot. And so these people are going and just telling your story. And I don't think you minded. Like, I think whatever this success story is that these people think that you have, or you do have, they're acknowledging that you did this by yourself, you know, and it's obviously most likely when you were young, but like they're saying that you took the time to go, you know, you did your work, you took the time to go study what you need to study, or do the research that you needed to do. Yeah, so this is what I'm getting from these energies. Once again, people say that you're abundant, that you are a success, that you've been through a lot, but it's made you a more well-rounded, open, loving, giving person who's in balance, it seems like, who understands natural law, who isn't, obviously, I'll say too, who isn't afraid to wait for anything either. Wait for your abundance to come in. So I feel like that was the major thing, or maybe like the foundation of this success story that's being mentioned here, that you were pretty much, you know, ass out, or you didn't have much, but you had an idea, or you had a pursuit or a goal, and you put the work in, you did the research, you went to school for it. Some of you literally may have like went to school and paid for school by yourself, or worked multiple jobs or something, but you did it, and you waited for that fruit to bear. You know, and it did cost you quite a bit, maybe emotionally. You know, you may have some traumas or whatever, but like at this point, these people are like, but they did that. And yeah, people are saying that they can count on you, and you have the means of support if you wanted to. So yeah, that's what I have for you, Pile 1. I hope that resonated or made some sense for you. Feel free to give this video a like, feel free to subscribe, and hopefully I can read for you soon in the future. Thank you. Hello, Pile 2. How are you? Let's get started. What are the people around you saying about you? Let's see. We have the 8 of Swords, the Lovers, the Sun, Page of Coins, I am forgiving, I achieve with integrity, awareness, and sacrifice. My. So I feel like the Lovers is representing both, you know, that choice archetype and that actual Lovers archetype. I feel like people are saying you definitely aren't allowing yourself to make the choice, make a choice here about something that's really hurt you, has possibly hurt others. It's like, but you don't, but it's like you're kind of, I think people are saying that you're like literally stuck in this victimhood here. And that it's like, if they're saying, like, in regards to this choice, and I don't know if it has to do with an actual lover or like a person or a partner or something. I feel like they're saying here, you're sitting here, you're continuing to victimize yourself and sit here and not perceive the situation for what it really is. And through this choice that you make, if you just open your eyes, you can see that you can have this, this energy that the sun gives, which is, happiness, fulfillment, good luck, that kind of thing. But instead, it's like you're still there, you're still sitting there. I went through all the cards first for pile 1, but I'm just gonna get started on clarifying for you guys, because there's obviously more underneath here. Why is 8 of Swords here? Why is 8 of Swords here? Okay, yep. So yeah, this is about a lover. Whew. Yeah, I feel like they're saying, like, I think, yeah, you're definitely not perceiving this relationship or this partnership or whatever this is, that you are bound to or binding yourself to, clearly. They can see it clearly, but you can't. They're saying that you're continuing to literally, invest in this thing, thinking that it's gonna be great and beneficial for you in the long term, despite all the crap that you're going through, because of it. And you're just in your own world, like, even with this Page of Wands energy. It's like you're just jumping in kind of immaturely. You're not being very level-headed about it. And it's like, I think it's because it's the love that you think that you're getting or giving from this, or the love that you think that you're going to end up getting from it. And it's not. They're saying that it's not good. They're saying that you're not seeing this relationship or this contract or whatever it is for what it is. I think, especially with this Unforgiving card, I think they're saying that whatever this person is, or whatever the situation is, that keeps doing this to you is not, you forgive it way too much, way too often. You're too forgiving with this. And I think they say that they're saying that they know that you think that you forgive because, forgiveness is good. It's like, you're supposed to forgive. But they're saying you forgive and forget while you're supposed to forgive but not forget. Like that kind of thing, They're identifying or telling people, like, yeah, this individual's forgiving them because, they're saying it's the right thing to do. But there's a difference between forgiving people and everything and letting go, but also, like, forgiving them and continuing to let them do the same thing or do more. You're just forgiving the wrong person or the wrong situation here. You're too forgiving. So they're saying. Why is the Lovers here? 10 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Yeah. This Lovers, like this I'm really going to lean towards this being about an individual partner, however it is, if it's a relationship, like, or a business partnership, a friendship, whatever. What they're saying is that you again, I'm gonna be honest, like the meanest person out of this, or the most blunt person out of this, who's been talking about you in regards to the situation, is literally saying that you look like a fool right now. Like, that's what I'm getting. Like, they're saying you look like a fool. You're being this Queen of Wands here, thinking that you are thriving, and you're literally giving this energy to this individual or to this situation here, foolishly. Like, you need to be keeping this energy to yourself, and yet you're unequally giving it, and it's like burdensome. It's like it's like, literally, this is literally the storyline. They're saying that you take all of this good energy that is you, this Queen of Wands, this attraction. It's like you're wasting it. You're attractive here. You have literally the energy to make anything amazing, make it thrive. and yet you're utilizing this to give to this situation here, or to this person who literally has their hand out all the time. And next thing you know, you're out of this Queen of Wands energy and you're just stuck in this Ten of Wands, where it's like, you gotta, you know, where is this person to help you pack your bags or carry your weight, carry that burden? They are the burden. And that's what these people are saying. I think, again, if this is in regards to a relationship or something, the people around you are saying that you are allowing yourself to be burdened by this individual, because you can't see what the them for who they really are, what the situation is, for what it really is. And yet you keep allowing yourself to be hurt and foolishly keep forgiving them and just keep bearing the burden. You keep giving, bearing the burden. And again, some people are literally just calling you foolish. I apologize. That's what I'm getting. Why is the sun here? Why is the sun here? 8 of Wands and the Magician. Yeah, they keep saying, they're like, we keep communicating to this person and saying, you know, if they drop this, they can have it all. And even here with Page of Coins, in this deck, you know, I always see it as, you know, these two elk trying to, or these two deer, or whatever they are, you know, trying to vie for the attention of this page, or of this page here, to be like, here, have my coin, or like, we both have this coin, like, whatever. But with the surrounding energies, it's more so of we keep telling this person, if they make this choice here, drop this, you know, see things clearly, or how we see it, that they could really, you know, bring themselves the sun here. This situation is not your sun. It's like they keep saying that you invest in it because you really think that it is, and it's not. So they're trying to open your eyes here. They're really trying to shine clarity and light on this for you. They're saying that, you know, but you don't want to listen. And that's the thing. They're like, again, they're like saying it's like that you have beauty, you have charm, like you have this amazing internal being, this amazing sense of character, you know. But for some reason, you don't want to see things the way they are. And for other people, it's just, even if this is not a relationship or whatever, they're just saying, like, you know, you still, like, you're this beautiful, amazing person, and yet you continue, or you choose to see things, you choose to be in distortion. Let's see, why is the page here? Ooh, yeah. Knight of Swords and the Devil. I think they're saying it's like, most of this is because you're young. You're just young. They're saying you're too young. You're too young. You see the good in people too much. I think, yeah. I think you're always so focused on seeing the good in people that you're not realizing. And I think that's really, I think these people are saying, like, that's what attracts these crazy scenarios, or these, or that's what attracted this individual. And I feel like this has happened a lot of times. So I think that's why you get stuck in this, because you're not willing to see things, or what the people for who they really are, even when they show you, you know. And I feel like whoever you're with now, or whatever situation you're in now, whether it's, again, a person, a job, another commitment, something like that, they're saying, you know, you've been through this multiple times, and it's even manifested in different ways, but you keep doing this because you literally don't see actions as actions. You just let it be, and you just forgive them. Like, oh, it's okay, you know, like, you know, people deserve second chances. Okay, people deserve second chances, but not 50th chances and 100 chances, you know? And it just frustrates them. They're saying, like, you know, you have all of this potential to literally, you know, be what you want to be, and be loved, or be respected the way that you deserve to, but you don't want to see it. You don't want awareness. It's like, I think these people are saying, like, you literally have particular habits or particular beliefs deep down that they're afraid to acknowledge it or say it to you because they don't want to upset you. But it's like they see that you have beliefs that even perpetuate this, you know, beliefs about relationships or about yourself, about commitments. So they're saying you just run right to it all the time because the person, you know, the person looks shiny and pretty up front and beautiful and pure, but then when they really show you who they are, you still don't want to listen, or you still don't want to see it. Why is sacrifice here? Yeah. Sorry guys, I don't mean to offend or anything like that, but it's just really it's just the energy is like these people are frustrated. Yep. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think these people say that you're just too pure for your own good, and at some point, you know, they don't know what it's going to take for you to kind of chill out, you know, kind of really open your eyes, truly. Because they just keep saying it's like people just take advantage of you. So that's all I have for you, pile 2. I'm sorry if that was what seemed to be a negative message, but that's what I got from the energies. Feel free to give this video a like, share, comment, subscribe, whatever you'd like. Hopefully I can review again in the future on much more positively, but I really hope that helped you in some way or assisted you. Please do not shoot the messenger. This is just what I've perceived, okay? So I hope you have a good day, and hopefully I'll see you in the future. Bye. All right, hello, pile 3. How are you? If you're saying good, then good. I am like so nervous after reading pile 2 because I know someone's gonna get up there in those comments and be like, "You're horrible. This is the worst reading I've ever gotten." Da, 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 da. And it's like, all right, man, just proving my point. Anyway, I don't mean to talk shit, but I mean, there you go. So let's go ahead and jump into yours. What are the people around you saying about you? We have the Moon, 2 of Wands, 4 of Coins. I literally just got, we don't know what what she's trying to do. And we got, I'm accepting, I invoke laughter, recognition and reward. Oh, let's see here. And then shadow and spiritual strength. Okay. So, excuse me. Yeah, ultimately, like at first with the Moon and 2 of Wands, literally what I got was like someone just saying, we don't know what she wants or like what he or she's trying to do, you know? I think I feel like ultimately, especially with the Moon coming out first, it's like people say that you're mysterious, possibly very like intuitive or like, you know, kind of maybe even like witchy or something. But ultimately I feel like these people say like they really don't know what your goals are, what you truly are looking for or planning. only because they acknowledged the crap that you've been through before. You know, I feel like they say like you've been through obviously you know, major emotional loss that you suffered from, but you came out of it at the end. You know, you transmuted it. You know, it's like you're not sitting in it, you don't sit in it, but they're saying that you came out of it. You know, you accepted the situation, and especially too with I Invoke Laughter, now you're just that kind of person that's just like, things are what they are. You know, I don't have control over them. They're saying that you still have your humor about you and you can still find humor in a situation, but it's like it's changed you, this thing. It's like this Five of Cups event changed you. I feel like they're saying that, you know, you've just resigned yourself to the isness of existence, you know? And so they can't really pinpoint where you're going to go after this or what you're going to do or what you're trying to do, period, with your life. I feel like they say that you still are very protective. I think, you know, but they're just like, yeah. And again, like, you've come out like a very, you know, sturdy, like, balanced person, or at least you're trying to. I don't know if you know, this moment provoked you to pursue your spirituality more, or do things when it comes to mindfulness or whatever it is, but you know, they're acknowledging that you're the kind of individual now who is not averse or not reluctant. You know, you have any reluctance to look in the mirror and look at your shadows, actually do the shadow work. You know, kind of like me, like when there's an obstacle, or like when I find like, or come across like a habit of mine or a trait that I define as negative, that I don't want, that I don't feel is in alignment with my true self, I literally just literally run into the brick wall. Like, and I feel like they're saying that that's what you're like as well. You know, with your newfound spirituality, or or this changes you've gone through, you're just like, you know, again, things are what they are. I can do stuff on my end spiritually to make sure I'm good, I'm right, but you know, people are like, what are you gonna do after this? Like, what are you doing? Why is the moon here? Libraries. Yeah, why is the moon here? For some of you, this is, why is the moon here? Ooh, 2, okay. For some of you, you're still stuck in this, like, you're still in this Five of Cups. You're still suffering from it. It's like you have, yeah, they're saying like you are still trying to figure it out. They can't figure you out. But yeah, I think they're saying like you're still very, heartbroken, or you're still healing from it. And it's taking some time, but like, it's like, some people are saying like for some, it's like, I feel like people are saying like you've become a lot more willing to, for assistance, and you become a lot more willing to assist others, but at the same time, there's like, a dichotomy about you, if that makes sense. Like, it's like you operate sometimes on like 2 different sides. Yeah. I think that's what it is. It's like people are like, yeah, you know, this person's kind of in a weird, it's like one day they're this, one day they're that. We just don't know. We don't understand. You know, we don't know what they're doing. But like, you're accepting the situation, but it's like there's still some things you're working through with it, I guess. That's what they're saying. Nice 2 of Wands here. Oops, nice. Ooh. Yeah, I feel like they're saying it's like one day, you know, you are the kind of person, or one day you're just like in it, like feeling it all, feeling the lack from it, feeling the you know, feeling deep in the gutter, in the dirt. You know, what was me, feeling the pain of it. And then the next, you're like kind of in this, again, so I think you're finding your spirituality, but you're like not really integrated in it. That's what they're saying, or that's what they think. But like, again, but it's like one day you're just like in this kind of yogi vibe, or like this, like, you know, I'm I'm healed, I'm complete, I'm whole, like I found myself. And they're like saying, they're like, yeah, you know, one day be careful, like one day she's not, or he's not feeling good, he's not doing good about it, and another, this person is strong, they have their strength, you know, you can't, they're impenetrable with this pain's not gonna, you know, get them. And so that's why, again, that's why I heard at first, they're like, we don't know what is going on. And I don't think for you, yeah, I think they're saying that you're not willing to share about it really too much. Still, I don't think they just can get through. That's what I think. I think this, like, I think, yeah. I think you can be very humorous about things one moment. And you give off this, or they're saying that you seem to be accepting of the situation. You can be very fun and loving, but then there's still those times when you're just like, like, leave me alone, I can't deal. Why is 4 coins here? Oops, okay. Why is 4 coins here? Yeah. I think they're just saying, like, you're just doing your best to do the healing work yourself, you know, like you're accepting that this is the end of a certain road. Maybe you lost someone, or suffered a blow. But I think they're saying, like, you are just doing what you can for yourself, which is protecting yourself and trying to find that inner harmony, that inner balance. And so I don't think they're judging you and saying, like, yo, you're crazy. I think they're just like, you know, you're going through a lot. You know, this is a major thing. You know, sometimes it just seems like, you know, you flip-flop, but that's okay, you know. Yeah. I don't know, for some of you, you may actually have, I mean, I'm not a psychologist, you know, but you may probably have like bipolar disorder. And not saying bipolar disorder is like, we're like, oh, I'm happy one moment, I'm didn't. No, I know what bipolar disorder is. A lot of people in my family have it. They, you know, it's just, you know, you have your mania and then you have your depression, and it is what it is. You know, sometimes that can, you know, it can last for months or days or weeks. Sometimes you can lose contact with reality depending on what type you are, and that's okay, you know? You're doing your best. Why is 5 of Cups here? Okay. Okay. Which is interesting. Whew. Wow, you know, it's very interesting how these 3s are here. I don't know if it's like literally like the loss of like 3 kinds of people, or like 3 people, or just 3 scenarios that have just like, it's been just like one after the other. For some, like, for some it may be, I feel like for like in that rare, like, someone really may have lost 3 people, not all at once, but it's just like they were just knocking off one by one. And that it's just, to you at this point, you're just like, you know, like, I feel that. And I feel like you're really, I think they say, like, you're really doing your best. And for some, I think it's just like 3 friends of yours who are just like, they're doing their best, you know, and that is what it is. They're trying to find themselves and they're trying to heal themselves, and you know, all we can do is support. But for the individuals who have literally lost 1, 2, or 3 people, you know, everyone else around you, they're acknowledging your pain. They don't really know where you are with it deep, you know, deep down. And they're trying to, you know, give you the recognition you deserve by, you know, and saying that, or acknowledging that you've been working through this healing process and trying to take care of yourself, but they're saying, you know, that you still won't really let, you know, that you just won't let them in, but they're there for you. And I think they really want you to lean on them as well. You know, you don't have to be all of your spiritual strength. So, yeah. And for the individuals, it's just like not even loss or, you know, whatever, you know, you're just like, I think, again, these people are just saying, look, they've been through some stuff. At this point, they're changing about it. It seems like they just accept life for what it is. We don't know, you know, what they truly want from life or whatever, but that's them. But hey, they still, at least they're not out there just literally sitting in their own, you know, pity. You know, this person deserves recognition because they're doing their best to work through it, and, you know, they still have their humor. So if that resonated for you, pile of 3, wonderful. I hope it did. I hope it could help you, you know, it can benefit you for your highest good and help you move forward. Feel free to give this video a like, share, comment, subscribe. I appreciate you. You know, you take care of yourself. Bye-bye.